Movie tie-in video games. They're everywhere. But they don't even make them anymore. We used to get some bangers back then. Harry Potter games, this Harry Potter game, Revenge of the Sith. But there was one game that was overshadowed by the rest. And that was The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer. I love this game. I grew up playing it. It was a great time. Rise of the Underminer counts itself as a non-canon sequel to the Pixar film The Incredibles. And according to the box, Mr. Incredible goes against a new threat. And the only thing that's threatening right now is that I'm...
Rated everyone 10 and up. Twice the action, twice the danger, twice the heroics. Play as Mr. Incredible and Frozone in the all-new Disney Presents a Pixar film The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer video game.
Rise of the Underminer came out on October 24th of 2005. This game is 20 years old as of today. Makes him look good. Rise of the Underminer was written by Mark Andrews. He's best known for co-directing the feature film Pixar's Brave, helping make The Incredibles and Ratatouille, and his son is the voice actor of Jack Jack. That's kind of cool. He's just a baby, so... but he's Jack Jack. The game was released on GameCube, PS2, the original Xbox, Windows, the Nintendo DS, and Game Boy Advance. I am going to be completely ignoring the DS and Game Boy Advance versions because what the fuck is this? Development began shortly after the success of the first Incredibles game, THQ announcing the project in early 2005 to expand on the film's high-action elements and introduce cooperative gameplay where you could play as Mr. Incredible and Frozone. Developed by Beenox for the PC ports and Heavy Iron Studios for the console ports, Heavy Iron Studios also previously developed the other Incredibles game, which this time though they wanted to come around and focus more on a cooperative experience with skill upgrades, on-the-fly character switching, and a immersive, action-oriented gameplay. Suggesting a 12 to 18 month development cycle, movie tie-in games often face a lot of time crunches and deadlines, whether that's just trying to release alongside movie marketing or holiday sales. It typically means most movie games are just rushed and unfinished. The PC version's build date of this game dates back to October 5th of 2005, which is very close to the release date, so it could potentially mean they were rushed to put this one out. The character roster for this game is Mr. Incredible, you got Frozone right there, and the Underminer. The Underminer is voiced by John Ratzenberger again, and he does a phenomenal job. Although Mr. Incredible and Frozone were recasted with sound-alikes. It's not terrible, but the writing in this game makes it worse. It is so fucking goofy. A lot of the lines in this game just had me chuckling.
When the sun will become a distant memory, it will turn your world upside down.
You're upside down.
The game actually was nominated for 2 awards, one at the 2006 Kids' Choice Awards, and also one for the Satellite Game Award for based on a previous medium. The only thing that I could find from the 2006 Kids' Choice Awards was this one clip from this YouTuber's channel, The Ultra.
This year's Kids' Choice Award for favorite video game goes to Madagascar Operation Penguin.
No way that's true.
Anyways, other than that, there's nothing else on the Kids' Choice Awards of 2006. I searched everywhere. I cannot find anything. They wiped all of the footage off the face of the earth. What the fuck happened at the 2006 Kids' Choice Awards? What are you hiding, Nickelodeon? Following the release of The Incredibles 2, Rise of the Underminer is no longer canon, which sucks because they nerfed the Underminer so bad in the movie. All he does is rob a bank and he vanishes. I don't understand how you can change a character so drastically like that. Like, he was evil in this game. He's evil! I'm just saying, he could have been as scary as he was in the games, but they just didn't do that. The game picks up right where the first movie ends. An Underminer comes out of the ground and he's vowing world domination. Frozone pulls up and Mr. Incredible sends his family to go take out the Underminer's minions while they go and chase him down. After you chase the Underminer down into this tunnel that he drilled out, you find out that he's making this giant world dominating machine called the Magnomizer.
What is that?
It looks like that thing was created to turn the whole planet upside down. We need to catch the Underminer fast.
The Magnemizer. Whatever this thing is, it's doing whatever it's doing right now.
which pollutes the Earth's surface and basically creates an artificial underground.
Magnemizer first, then we take down the Underminer.
We can take a shortcut through the sludge station. Looks like some sort of giant sludge pumping facility.
You go into this
Sludge pumping facility.
and there's just a bunch of puzzles in there. Mostly it just kind of requires you to stand on like a specific part and press a button, and then it does the animation. Only thing that I can say is that playing by yourself on this game is not as enjoyable as playing with a friend. It gets kind of tedious having to go through some of the puzzles while you're just mashing up on the D-pad, switching characters, while instead, if you had a friend, you could just do the puzzles at the same time. It makes the dance of the game a little more flowy and not as tedious as it is. Some of the puzzles are kind of cool, where Frozone will have to freeze like chemicals and make a cool ice bridge. Other parts is where like Mr. Incredible has to pick shit up and throw stuff at it. All in all, though, the puzzles aren't very engaging. They're very basic. You can tell that this game was made for like 5-year-olds. After going through the sludge station, Mr. Incredible and Frozone make their way to the top of the Magnemizer, where you have to go around and rip these massive bolts out of the ground to destroy it, because there was no failsafe put into it. These bolts just basically keep the whole thing operating. And so Mr. Incredible goes up and he rips all of them out, and the Magnemizer starts fucking exploding. After they destroy the Magnemizer, Mr. Incredible and Frozone escape via Helldiver Hellpod. The Underminer finds out that Mr. Incredible and Frozone destroy the Magnemizer, and so he unleashes the Custodian, which is his strongest robot. Then he also plans to release 100 Gilgan bots to conquer and take over the world. But Mr. Incredible and Frozone destroy 3 of these Gilgan bots, and the Custodian folds.
Unacceptable. I have set the factory self-destruct to cover my failure.
Well, that's 96 robots we won't have to destroy ourselves. Knock yourself out!
Negative, Topsider. I will need to destroy everything. It's a pity this hemisphere of the planet will need to go too.
You do get a decent amount of XP from defeating the Custodian bots, help you progress and upgrade your character's skills and through a skill tree. Like Mr. Incredible can get a strong ground pound, or Frozone, he can get a ice barrage that rains down like ice shards. It's all pretty fun. Give you something to work for as you go along, smashing those fucking tin skin, bolt for brain, wire back clankers into recyclables. However, even with the cool skill tree, the combat is just generic. You're mashing X basically the whole time. And the boss fights aren't anything to go crazy for. You know, the boss has a couple moves, and then they'll throw out a wave of robots at you, and you defeat the wave. The boss comes back, you punch him, and it's that for every single boss fight. Incredible and Frozone end up going down to the water power plant station because they have to destroy another machine called the Corruptorator. What does this one do, you might ask? You're not supposed to ask that. On their way to the power plant, Mr. Incredible and Frozone meet Doug. He's a little robot who's really upset that he missed his nap.
I wanted them out of here. I was just about to take a nap when they all rushed in.
He explains that he has no control over the Corruptorator, but he does know where the Underminer is keeping the scientists that run it.
The machine is nearly as big as one of the top science cities. The scientists and plumber prisoners up there run the place, against their will, of course. They come down here to adjust things.
I think our next stop on this little underworld tour is to visit that monstrosity.
After they save the scientists, the Underminer's plans are shattered, like the police station Lego set my mom threw off the shelf in the 3rd grade when I didn't do my homework.
When I am done with you, I will fix the Corruptorator. Will have your planet under my thumb.
The scientists are free and the plumbers are gone, Underminer. This monstrosity is out of order for good.
We can do this the hard way or the ice way. Freeze it.
You broke it all. At least you thought you did.
Quick, get him!
Oh, man.
What didn't we break? I thought we blew up everything.
And for the final showdown, the Underminer pulls out a fucking armored core.
And I, the Underminer, will come down on all of you!
It's over, Underminer.
Pretty much.
Enough of this! Die!
Where did he get this? Just shows up. Sure. The Underminer only has like 3 attacks. However, my favorite attack from the Underminer is when he goes into like his Beyblade stance and he just starts spinning around. After you defeat the Underminer, he just kind of falls into the mech and then everything just explodes.
Let's go!
Kids! Honey!
Man, we crazy saved the world today. Cool.
And just like that, Mr. Incredible and Frozone saved the day. The game didn't perform too well in sales, and neither did it do good in reviews. It got like a 6.5 on IMDb and a 6 out of 10 on IGN. Not that anybody cares how IGN sees games or rates them. I think people just weren't satisfied with the gameplay or the story exposition, but what can you expect from a game that was targeted towards kids? But honestly though, I loved this shit when I was little. I would argue with my dad on playing Mr. Incredible so I could beat the shit out of robots. You know, as I was doing my research for this game, I found one very loyal fan. His name is Zyder, and he was very passionate on them porting Rise of the Underminer and the first Incredibles game over to Steam. I mean, yeah, no, I agree. I agree with Zyder. Put these games on Steam. Let me play them whenever I want. Port them. They would make more money if they ported it. People would see it and be like, oh, that's cool. I'll buy it. Make it 20 bucks. One thing that this game does really well, and I think it's just the Incredibles in general, is the soundtrack. These songs are so good. I mean, they're slept on. Listen, just listen to the let's just like lay back, we'll hang out, and we'll just listen to some of the soundtrack. It's good, right? Right? I stumbled across an entire speedrunning community dedicated just for this one game. And there was actually one recent world record run that was like, I think it was 6 months ago. It was a glitches run, and it's by Ignis Gaming and Penguin 0824. And these guys killed it. I watched that run, and it was actually really cool. As I kept looking into this, I accidentally discovered a Discord server that was dedicated to the speedrunning side of everything. Yeah, no, it was just a Discord server full of dudes that really liked The Incredibles. They managed to get their hands on prototype ports of these games. They pulled whatever the hell this picture is of Syndrome. Yeah, very interesting Discord community. And something happened on November 2nd, 2019. Thank you for watching. Click on some of these other videos. I'm going to try to put them on this side of the screen. Check out my Twitch channel. I stream there every now and again. I'm probably playing Deadlock. I'll leave it in the description. And leave a comment on what your favorite game was when you were growing up. We can have a conversation. Rise of the Underminer will always be my favorite game. No matter how much hate it gets, it will always be incredible to me. You see what I did there? Bro, can you stop dying?